So today we're going to be talking about GLM 5.3 that just dropped today from Zed AI, your favorite AI, right, Kazra? Am I right?
It's absolutely not. We'll go over the stats and I'll tell the story later in the video. But it does. Do you know what? It does actually look very promising. I've got some of the stats that I'll show you after as well. But let's give it a whirl. Let's ask it.
All right. And just to recap for people who are here and you're like, what is GLM 5.3? Why are people raving about it? So it's doing pretty well on the benchmarks. If you're aware, DeepSeek V4 Pro just dropped yesterday. And GLM 5.3 is actually outperforming it on the benchmarks. So if we take a look here, these are the details on GLM 5.3. It's from a Chinese lab. It'll be open source again. So they're going to release the weights in 2 weeks after launch. By the way, that doesn't mean you can actually host it locally. It just means the weights. It'd be almost impossible to host it. Now, if we compare it against the top performers out there, you look at Terminal Bench 2.1, GLM 5.3 is scoring 88.2 versus Fable 5 with 88. So it's outperforming. Yeah, go on.
This is where I'm gonna get my back up a little, because I like maybe about a year ago when OpenClaw came out. This is exactly why I went to the leaderboard system. Right, I'm gonna pick not Claude because super expensive run with OpenClaw. I think my bill after free came to around £1. So I was like, right, we can't keep doing what's like the third or fourth best that isn't ChatGPT, Claude, and it was Zed AI. So I signed up, $90, got you 3 months, and I was like, this is gonna be brilliant. And it was single-handedly the worst AI that I have ever touched. So yeah, I'll give it a test. I'll happily give it a test. But when it comes to leaderboards, I feel like I got capped.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal, to be honest, mate. That is pretty brutal. I do remember, like, GLM 5.2 was decent. I'm actually trying to get access to it. I can't see it available for me personally on Zed AI when I check it out. There is Zed Code.
Just out of curiosity, Zed Code, that kind of like Claude Code, like the codec / Claude desktop app. That actually doesn't look terrible, and I would probably say the very same codec.
Yeah, it looks exactly like Claude Code, doesn't it? I mean, if you go on.
I was going to say it'll be interesting to see if it can do any browser automations. That's what it really struggled with when integrating Zed AI Claude bots. Like it would say, yeah, I'm gonna do some browser automations, or I'm gonna scrape something, and it just wouldn't do it, and it would just lie, and it would just then give you the like made up data that's there. So we'll see how it goes. Are you just gonna read
how you feel about
conditions?
those T's and C's, mate?